Paladina Health is a new approach to primary care, offering employer-sponsored groups, individuals, and families with innovative, concierge-style physician access for an affordable monthly membership fee. Our physicians are accountable for providing and coordinating quality health care for each patient, resulting in high patient satisfaction and typically lower overall healthcare costs.
Number one, it's access. It's the ability to get a hold of your doctor when you need your doctor. The ability to get seen when you need to be seen. Again, this is one of the things that causes a lot of anxiety for people. Am I sick enough to go in? When should I go in? Do I need to come in? And many times we can't get that answer over the phone. In this model, you have a direct pipeline to your doctor. You're able to pick up the phone, call them, text them, email them, and get a hold of your doctor and ask a question.
Well, I would say that it's very focused on prevention, wellness, and chronic disease management. And one of the things that sets this practice apart is that you have adequate time to spend with your doctor, and the doctor has adequate time to spend with the patients. Oftentimes, our minimum length of appointment is 30 minutes, and for a complete physical, we allow an hour or an hour and a half, depending upon what the patient's needs are.
With Paladina Health, you're not just a number. Our physicians are accessible via cell phone 24/7 and have 2/3 fewer patients than traditional doctors, which means longer appointments, and you get their full attention during each appointment. Instead of waiting weeks for an opening, you can see your physician the same or next day, and there is virtually no wait time once you arrive. Our clinics are conveniently located, so you don't have to spend extended time away from work or home to see your doctor. We also carry over 50 generic prescription drugs on site for your convenience. Have you ever had a question or needed to see a doctor after normal business hours, so you paid a visit to the ER or urgent clinic instead? Or waited until the physician's office opened? Or worse, never even saw a doctor? With Paladina Health, if something serious happens, or even if you have a question, you can call or email your physician immediately.
I've actually diverted people from driving to the emergency room. A good example is I had a patient whose daughter fell on the monkey bars at school, and school called him and said, well, we think she may have broken her arm. You should take her to the emergency room. So he picked her up, called me and said, hey, here's what happened. I'm headed to the emergency room. Where should I go? And I said, tell you what, don't go to the emergency room. Bring her to my office, I'll take a look. If we need to get some x-rays, we can get that coordinated. If it looks pretty good, I'll let you know. He came to my office about 10 minutes later, saw his daughter right away, and she did indeed. It looked like she had a fracture, unfortunately. And he said, okay, well, now what ER should I go to? And I said, don't go to the emergency room. Tell you what we're gonna do is we're gonna call the orthopedist. And I got on the phone with the orthopedist, said, here's what I got. And he said, send her right over, we'll get her right in. So they went straight from my office to the orthopedist's office. She got her pink cast on and was actually made it back for the end of her school day.
Paladina Health physicians offer a broad scope of services, including primary care, basic urgent care, and many services specialists provide, covering 85 to 90% of your healthcare needs. They are also specially trained to treat all ages, from birth through adulthood.
Family physicians are different from internal medicine physicians in that family physicians take care of patients from birth until death, and so it is the whole spectrum of care, from pediatrics, adolescent care, adult care, female care, including gynecology and sometimes obstetrics, and geriatric care.
For services needed outside the clinic, your physician will help you find the right specialist to deliver high-quality, cost-effective care. Your physician will even help make your appointment and coordinate with the specialist so you understand your treatment and don't have to undergo unnecessary tests.
What I find in our big healthcare system is a lot of times it's very fragmented, and people say they have a skin condition and they go to a dermatologist, and the dermatologist may tell them some fancy name and give them some prescriptions, and they don't really understand. Whereas if you have a family physician, they will communicate with that dermatologist and explain it in understandable terms and make sure that you are not getting over-medicated by having different prescriptions that compete with each other, or you're getting too much or too little of something.
You also have access to easy-to-use online resources for securely viewing your medical records, communicating with your physician via Skype and email, researching health information, and comparing cost for any services needed outside of Paladina Health.
This is a great model for patients for a number of reasons. I would say the thing I hear from people the most is refreshing. This is really refreshing to come in, have a doctor's office that it's calm, it's quiet. I come in, I go right to the exam room, the doctor walks right in, I'm not waiting in the waiting room for 45 minutes, I'm not sitting in the exam room for half an hour waiting for somebody in my skivvies. It's very patient focused.
Paladina Health strives to provide you with an amazing healthcare experience, and we look forward to becoming your partner in health.